close as I get.
Safety man's under it. Keep up.
Holy Bible, son.
Every crazy person comes from Crazylandia. I hate Crazylandia, but everywhere else and all the Crazylandia fans. But every other country in the world, if you're a fan of Linkin Park, I do like you, so you can all stop asking. Because it gets in the way of all the good questions. I get like 75, do you like Poland and Germany and Brazil? Let's see. Will I play guitar more? You know, that's a good question. I think there's a few things that are holding me back from becoming an actual guitar player. I would say I guess since I do play a guitar and I can play songs technically, that does make me a guitar player. But I certainly am not talented enough or capable enough, technically, skill-wise, to consider myself a guitar player. So I'll be doing a lot of writing probably and a lot of work in that way on the guitar. But really, I like to focus myself into doing what I do well on stage, which is singing. I don't want to get in the way of my singing because I'm doing something else poorly. You know what I mean?
For an ambush, this sort of thing,
and creates that kind of combat hunter mentality in the Marines. But the NCO has got to make certain, the petty officer has got to make certain that the sailors and Marines look and act like Marines, and they're ready for whatever is coming. Whatever the officer brings down as the mission, they are ready to embrace it and carry it out. Hey Del Bono wants to know, again, where do you guys get these names? You know, I'm going to come up with a few good ones for myself after this. Hey Del Bono asks, what, in your opinion, is the most important leadership trait and why? There is no way to separate out the leadership traits, because if you prioritize one over the others, then you actually become a weaker leader. You've got to look at all of them and how they come together that make you into the kind of leader that your troops want to follow and are willing to follow, knowing you have the skill and the enthusiasm, you have the passion, you have the compassion that makes you the full package. Remember, what we want to do is make Marines and win battles. And you do this by creating a Marine Corps that is no better friend and no worse enemy.
Hold it, don't nobody move. Me and the new sheriff's gonna have a drink together. Ain't we, Sheriff? What do you have, Shorty?
I'm a having red eye. What's yours?
Make mine red eye too. Oh. Well, Sheriff, get drinking. No. You better draw, Sheriff, 'cause I'm a-coming to get you.
You do that, the rest takes care of itself.
Oh, one last thing. What is, you talked about no huddle and you said whatever, you know, if it comes up, it comes up. What is the challenge when you have an inexperienced center when it comes to no huddle?
When you're going fast all the time, it can mess up the defense, but that can really mess up the offense too. I feel pretty confident when we know where people are and we can block people, that we're going to have a pretty good running game. You know, when we don't know where people are and they're all over the place and you're trying to go fast, and it's a mess. So it's kind of hit or miss. It turns in, again, lucky or unlucky. And, you know, so there's some inconsistencies with it, but there's also some huge advantages too. It's nothing against not going no huddle. I know you guys are used to that because you guys have seen it for a long time. And there's some great positives in it, but there's also some negatives too. And it's finding that balance. I think we've had a lot of success this year on offense. I know we haven't done as well these last few weeks as we did earlier. If I thought going no huddle would answer every problem, and the answer to no turnovers, no penalties, and throwing and catching better was no huddle, then we'll do that. But it's more than just that. And, you know, we'll see how this game stacks up, but it's going to be different every week. And I change my mind based off series. Depends what the defense is doing, depends what our players are doing.
The San Francisco, the last 3 passes in there, y'all elected not to go to Devontae, had to fade high, and Hardy on an.
And this class is the computer that will act as Highland High School's gateway to the information superhighway.
Hey, Beavis, check it out. What? Did you hear about what's, happening in Louisville, Kentucky? In September?
Yeah, dude. DerbyCon 3, the reunion.
Well, go get your tickets already, asshat.
Whoa, check it out. They're showing bare ass.
Settle down, Beavis.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
Esas pavas todavía viven en Highland. Porque molaría.
¿Queréis ver algo que mola de verdad?
You need money for the meter, money for the toll. Don't turn on the heater, daddy's on the dole. They tell me that the devil pays good money for your soul. We don't got no dough. Tell me there's $1 in the pocket of your jeans. Need money for the baby, the bacon and the beans. I'd buy you a dozen roses, but I just don't have the means. Don't got no dough. Sorry, Mr. Landlord, I cannot pay the rent. Run down to the bank and ask them where my money went. Then come back and tell me just who overspent. Mister, let me tell you, I blame the government. We don't